Welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Ironman Progress Series. On the last episode, we did a bit of Moons of Peril and actually got pretty lucky pulling ourselves the boppers, which are going to be pretty nice to have on the account. I have been keeping up with a little bit of Corrupted Gauntlet in the background. So far, I have 197 KC, with 2 undeserved enhanced and 2 deserved armor seeds. Now, I know I deserve to go dry on the armor seeds, but I really hope I don't. We're just doing a couple a day in the background. If I get to like 400 KC and I don't have all of my armor seeds yet, then I might start focusing on it, but for now I'm just content to do like 4 or 5 kills a day. For this episode, I would like to go back to Moons of Peril and work on greenlocking it, or at least finishing up the Blue Moon stash unit. Additionally, this might be random, but I would like to take a trip to KQ and do the Prayer Smasher Combat Achievement, which just requires that I use the Verax Flail, but I figured since I have the whole Verax set, I might as well use it, and then I can drop the Brassard, which I don't ever see myself wearing in the future. Well, with all that said, we definitely have our work cut out for us. We are still hunting the elusive big swordfish in our AFK time. Got a couple of clues to open. Any cloggers? Oh, I didn't even know that was new. Iron Plate Legs Tea. Not bad. Pretty mediocre, but what do you expect? So I think I'd like to go ahead and use all of the Sunfire Splinters, and to do that, I think I'm just going to kill some dragons. I know I get bone shards going to Moons of Peril, but my inventory is getting kind of ridiculous right now. And I think I could get enough bone shards from dragons to do 36 Sunfire Splinters in like an hour. So it turns out I can kill 6 green dragons just by praying melee and be pretty lazy, and that works out to be 348 splinters, so I think I'll be able to do this pretty quickly. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Definitely have enough shards to finish off this 16 splinters, and it'll be nice to reclaim that inventory space back. Level 82 prayer. Yep, I definitely overshot the Sunfire Splinter goal by a little bit, but oh well. It was nice to clear up some inventory space and get a prayer level at the same time. Oh my god, we got an armor seed. At 199 KC, that's our 3rd armor seed. We are halfway done. Oh man. Okay, well that's -1 bag spot, unless I like want to make the legs or something. But yeah, that is a nice collection log. And are we rewarded for the big 200 KC? Well, I'd say I need to start piling up those battle staves, actually. I have a huge stack of water orbs I need to prepare for. Alright, I'm back at Moons of Peril, but I'm not actually going to do Moons of Peril. I want to test something that I've seen in the UIM Discord called cold storage, where I simply come in with a weapon that I want to store, and I wait for Blue Moon to use her special attack where she freezes it in ice. And this storage persists, you can death pile with it, it's 100% safe. And I think the way to do it is you just have to log out. So there we go, my weapon has been frozen, and I gotta spam click the log out button. There we go. Alright, so if I understand correctly, yes, Lottie is holding on to your dragon sword. Speak to her to reclaim it, and I think she's in the treasure room. I'm kinda nervous to leave, but that's why I tested it with the dragon sword. Ooh, personal best at Gauntlet. I'm doing tier 2 prep, so I understand it's not like super fast. Alright, I promise I'm not focusing the Gauntlet right now, but I've been getting a lot of clips from the Gauntlet this week. Anyway, this is kind of a weird spot to get a non-combat level, but there is level 81 cooking. So I realized I have the opportunity to free up some bag space. There is a Kalphite Queen achievement that requires you to use the Verax Flail as your only weapon, and I do have the whole Verax set, so I figured I might as well use that. That'll let me drop the flail and top, although I might keep the legs for a while. Alright, this is my first Kalphite Queen in a while, and hopefully I have enough time on my death pile. It is pretty annoying having to bring these ropes. I don't remember if I have to bring them every time, or if just doing it once, because I have the hard diary done. Anyway, thankfully thralls work for this task. And I'm gonna flinch, so hopefully it goes by a little quicker than just relying on thralls alone. Alright, this world is free. This is our setup. Thankfully, we do have the whole Verax set, so we do have a chance to ignore Prayer, although I don't think that's going to come in handy because the Verax Flail is such a poor weapon. And of course we're poisoned. Classic. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not used to flinching KQ, so let's see how many tries this takes to set up. I'm not even gonna think about the Desert Elite Diary until I get the blue gem from TOA. Ow, dude, she hits so hard. Okay, this is not working like I thought it would, but I think I can just bring her around the corner over here. And what do I need to do? Get her to walk over this way. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I'm getting absolutely destroyed. Simple walk under is not working out. But I think I can get her trapped with her soldiers. Yes, I think I got it. Okay, if I step out to the left, I think she won't be able to move. Go ahead and change our attack option, so I have to right-click, and I think we should be good. Nice, okay. I think we have her safe spotted for now. Let's go ahead and summon the Thrall and get to work. Not too bad, first phase almost dealt with. Alright, I guess it's time for the ranged phase, which is what I was really worried about. I don't know, Verax might pull us through, but honestly the Thralls are doing fine without me hitting at all. Nice, one more hit. Okay, imagine getting an early KQ head and not having to run back here 100 times. And imagine getting baited by the combat achievement pop-up. Especially when the only reason you're here is to get that combat achievement. Anyway, that wasn't so bad, and now I can free up at least 2 bag slots, the flail and the brassard. I think I'm going to keep the helm and the skirt for a while. I don't know. I am glad I had the full Verax for that. I don't know how much it helped, but I do think it helped a little bit. But with that, I don't think I really have any reason to hold on to the Verax. I mean, Blood Moon is so much better. I'm going to keep the skirt for now until I get something better. But man, I am so happy I have full Guthans in the stash unit. Alright, let's say goodbye to our flail and to the brassard. Very nice. 2 bag slots freed up. So I have been using all of the maple seeds I've been getting from Moons of Peril. And that is a pretty big level. Level 83 lets us place spirit trees, which I have no spirit seeds, but we'll get them eventually, I'm sure. But yeah, Moons of Peril has been really great for the account. Just doing my daily AFK fishing, and I pulled an elite clue, which I'm sure is more rare than the harpoon fish. Sorry for that stutter, I'm rendering a video. Alright, we were able to finish that elite clue, and we got a beginner from an Impling, nothing, and... Ooh, what is that? Dragon Cane. I have never seen this in my life. I feel like this would be a really bad cane. It looks cool though. Nice. A little fashionscape. Never complain about that. And from our daily CG run, we get another elite clue. Wow, we were actually able to finish that as well. And, ooh, that is an elite clue. Yeah, the last one tricked me into thinking uniques exist. So I'm taking a little break from Moons of Peril to do some wildy content because I'm just flush with weapon seeds from Gauntlet. So I'm going to do the Chaos Elemental, and there is a safe spot for it. I am setting it up on my Ironman right now. And of course I get the Dragon Pickaxe on the account setting up the safe spot. Nice. Alright, so I've got the safe spot set up. I'm just using the red X method, nothing too fancy. I should be able to log as long as I notice PKers coming. I mean, someone could log in under me, but honestly, if I get PK'd, I just lose a weapon seed. I'm not super worried about it. And since I'm on the Arceus spellbook, I don't have telegrab, so I'm just going to leave any loot I get that's not the dragon pickaxe. Hopefully I get a dragon pickaxe, but we'll see. And I'm going to mark the safe tiles so I know exactly where I can stand. But yeah, hopefully thralls do the damage. Dude, get out of here. That scared me. And this was just as slow as I expected. I don't think we're going to get so many kills per hour. And I'm going to have to reset my death piles in about 30 minutes. Let's see. Hopefully we get kill credit. It's saying that we're not going to, but I mean, I killed the previous on my iron and I haven't touched it, so. Maybe it's just because I have aggro in my iron. I don't really know. Or because I wasn't in the wildy when it spawned. I don't know. Is it unethical to use an alt to safe spot this? Maybe, but I'm going to do it because I don't see a better way to get a dragon pickaxe. Especially in this account where I risk everything on me when I go in the wildy, so I can't blowpipe him and 3-item. Okay, well, that wasn't so bad. I didn't get credit for that kill, but I think I should get credit for the next one. I saw a guy scold log in, but I think he's just killing bots looting the rogue's chest. I know I should hop, but I'm gonna stick it out. Okay, combat achievement, the flincher. I guess that's for not getting hit. Yeah, this is super slow, but the thralls are really what makes it viable. Honestly, if I can get like 10-15 kills before I have to reset my death pile, I'll be happy, but I kinda doubt it. Staff of the Dead PKer. I don't think he's gonna go for me, but you never know. I should probably log. I don't know. I'm not going to. Hope I don't regret that. Yeah, these kills are a lot slower than I thought. I have 5 KC, which means I've done 4 kills, and I have 35 minutes. I think I'm going to go back at like 20 minutes on the timer. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this trip. Not a bad trip, 7 kills. I think I could do better. I don't have any range pots, that would help a little bit. Dang it, I'm death piled but on the wrong spellbook. Oh, that caught me off guard. 10 KC makes us a Chaos Elemental Adept, which is 3 combat points. You know, at a certain point, I'm going to have to start working on the combat achievements. So I figured that was enough wilderness for today. It's getting later in the day and the PKers are becoming more common. And when I'm not out in the wilderness, my AFK activity has been fishing. I'm still going for the big swordfish, and I don't know why I keep calling it the big harpoon fish. And there's level 86 fishing. I wonder if I'll get the big swordfish before the next level. So today's update day, and they added a few new house styles. I really wanted the Prifdinous one, but I also want to check out these new ones since they didn't add the Prifdinous one. The Civitas one seems pretty cool though. I think that's the one I was most excited about other than Prif. Honestly, I like it. I wish the grass wasn't so long in the garden. It kind of looks shaggy, but you know what? I kind of like this theme. I'm going to stick with this, I think. Getting ready to go out there, I decided to go for a ranged bonus instead of a prayer bonus because I don't really pray out there. And hopefully this results in faster kills and more kills between death piles. Dude, it's like 8 AM on a weekday morning and people are already out here. But I got the safe spot set up without too much trouble. It's actually kind of easy to set up. I wish I had done this for the diary kill. Oh man, that guy scared me. The way he's dressed, I assume he's thieving from the rogue's chests, but he could just be a PKer dressed like that. Oh man, I wish I could pick up that dragon plate skirt, but I don't have telegrab. Oh my god, are you kidding me? He's low on health, and my bow ran out of charges. I guess that's what I get for not checking, but man, that's so annoying. Alright, back out. I recharged my crystal bow. What are the odds that he's back at full health or I somehow don't get credit? I'm on the same world. I have it lured with my iron. Yep, full health. Okay, well, I've been here 2 minutes. I just recharged my bow, and I'm gonna get PK'd for it. Great. I love the wilderness. I literally just looked away for 2 seconds to look at my phone, so I didn't notice the guy, which is my fault. But, man, that sucks. I'm gonna lose my bow. Oh, and there's another PKer. Joy. Alright, well, I think this is the end of the Dragon Pickaxe stream. I tried to get him off with my iron. That sounds wrong. But, okay, yeah, 2 versus 1. Cool. Oh, 3, 4. Okay. Wow. Y'all really want my crystal bow. Okay, well, at least I got the log off on my iron with my blowpipe, so I don't lose that. I think that's enough wildy for a while. I want to get back to Moons of Peril. Well, I'd like to say that was a fun detour, but back at Moons of Peril with 150 KC, we are really just looking for anything. I'd like to green log eventually, but I'm pretty spooned. And getting my stuff back is literally this easy. All I have to do is talk to whatever her name is in the treasure room. So this was a pretty cool update. They recently updated the collection log to have an overview, and it shows the most recent items you've gotten. And we are apparently iron rank. I think steel rank would be a fun one to go for. Maybe in the next episode. Nice! Blue Moon Helm. Sorry for my neighbor cutting the grass. Dude, that is awesome, though. 157 KC. We are big spooning. And we're just missing the chest plate for full Blue Moon. Sorry for the random Gauntlet clip, but I did get a weapon seed. I don't know if I'm going to save this for Wildy or if I'm going to go ahead and turn it into crystal shards. I'm kind of done with Wildy for now. So I was doing my daily CG, and I was taking a look at the combat achievements, and noticed one that seems pretty fun. It's called Wolf Puncher, which just requires that I don't make more than one T2 or T3 weapon. I've got a full inventory of food, so it shouldn't be too bad. Not too bad. Ooh, it's a Grandmaster task. Is that our first Grandmaster? That was a really slow Hun lift though, 6 minutes. And an elite clue from CG244. Oh my god, we got an armor seed. 245 KC. Oh my god, I think, let's check how many that is. Yes, that's 4 out of 6, just 2 more to go. Man, I'm sorry, I haven't even hit the drop rate for 1 weapon seed and I'm almost done. I'm sorry. Okay, this is by far the most annoying elite clue step. I have to do a KBD kill, which for UIM is pretty rough. I am risking my rune crossbow, which I can get back pretty easily if I get PK'd on the way there. The real annoying thing is I have to get a Lantidime so that I can make an anti-fire potion, because KBD without an anti-fire is just not happening. Alright, I guess next time I do this I'm going to make some Diamond Bolt, because Broad Bolt KBD is also not very fun. Man, I'm really dreading the 25k CKBD combat task. On my Iron Man, I can just use the Dragon Hunter lance, but even if I had a lance on this account, I don't think I'd be willing to risk it. There we go. And that was... Is that our first KBD kill? We got the Claw Clipper and Anti-Fire Protection. Okay, this is the chest. I've been opening every chest in the room before I realized it's the northeast one. Alright, I got a couple of clues to open. Let's start with the beginner. Alright, easy, medium, and elite. Ooh, a master. And a rune crossbow. Okay. But let's see if we can do the master, I guess. Showed this to Sherlock. We're off to a good start. I think that was the easiest master clue I've ever had. Alright, let's see what we get. Our master clue log is looking pretty good. We've already gotten a few really juicy uniques. We've done 9 clues. Alright, what's it gonna be? Oh, well, okay, never mind. Oh man, the collection log baited me, man. I didn't see anything good, and I saw the collection log, and I was like, oh, you got Bloodhound. But no, I did not. I got Ceradomin page 4. You know, it's pretty arrogant on my part for thinking I get spooned that bad. Oh, that's the complete Ceradomin book. That might actually be useful for God Wars KC one day. Alright, I think as soon as we complete this and we drop it, it'll be at Purdue whenever I need it. And the only one we're missing now is Bandos, which is kind of the most important one for God War's Dungeon Protection, because there's no Bandos cape. Well, there is, just not a Mage Arena cape. Hey there, I know that I'm on the wrong account right now, but as I'm editing this video, I am actually getting ready to max on this account. I'm about 4,000 XP away, and this video is going to go live on May 10th, 2025, which is a Saturday. And the following day, Sunday, May 12th, I am going to max my Ironman, which is the first time I've ever maxed an account, and honestly, I'm very excited. If you'd like to come, I'm going to be maxing at 12 o'clock noon on Sunday, May 11th, in Burthorpe on World 480. I can't wait to see y'all. And that's going to do it for today. Honestly, I'm pretty happy that we got a armor seed at 245 KC, so that's where we're leaving off. So 2 more armor seeds and we are done with the Gauntlet. Although the Gauntlet is such good money, I'm kind of going to be sad to leave. I don't know, I'm glad I'm not going dry, obviously, because I know people have had to stay there for like thousands of KC just for their enhanced weapon seed. And if that's you, man, I'm sorry. In the next episode, I definitely plan on pushing more Moons of Peril, because I feel like I didn't get a lot done this week. In the meantime, I have been fishing, just trying to get the big swordfish, because I want to finish that collection log before I move on. I don't know, maybe I should go for all of the big fish before I get 99 fishing, because I'm on my Ironman right now with 99 fishing, and I need to go back for those collection logs. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.